What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. The interracial videos that I do, interracial dating on my channel, they get a lot of controversy and a lot of views. But very rarely do I talk about it from the opposite spectrum. And I will today, because there's a lot of talk about what kind of white women that black men date. I will admit I do see a lot of black men with white women who are not as attractive. But to be fair, black men, when they do like white women or Hispanic women or women like that, the taste is similar. So what that means is, if an African American man likes a black woman with a big butt, typically he'll look for a white woman with a big butt. Okay, if he likes a black woman that has more of a thicker body or a little bit of a BBW, he'll try to seek for that in an Asian woman or in a white woman or a Hispanic woman. Black men typically have a preference, or they can deal with different women, but it's similar across races. But in the case of black women, I've noticed that when sisters are dating interracially, when it's a black man, there's a certain style. Like if you look at Serena Williams when she dated Common, when she dated Drake, both of those guys seem to be, fairly in shape, taking care of their appearance and stuff like that. But I noticed that when black women don't deal with black men anymore, they deal with white men, the expectations for those white men can be different. If you're a black man, you have to have X, Y, and Z. You need to be good looking, you need to have some money, you need to be this and that. But if you're a white guy, they can lower the standards a lot. For example, Serena Williams. Now I want to look at this picture that you see here. Serena Williams is, in my opinion, looking fantastic in this bikini. Now I know some of y'all think that she's very strong face or whatever. I don't. Not in this photo. Serena Williams is I know the feet is messed up, but Serena Williams is she's good looking in this photo. That booty is looking like all right. I can definitely do some things with that. If I saw her walking down the street with that on, I would be trying to see what's up. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I like what she's working with. I like them thighs. I like the top. I like that skin tone. I'm liking what I'm looking at right now. Hey, I like black women. So, and I will trick something off on her. Okay, ain't no lie about it. I want you to look at Alexis Ohanian. Alexis Ohanian looking like Jesus that just got off the cross. Kim, stop the show. Put a picture of Jesus next to him. He's looking like white Jesus. I mean, just, he ain't seen the gym in years. Just dusty. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. And the question is, if Alexis Ohanian was black, would she deal with a black man that was like this? Okay. And we all know that, now to be fair, she doesn't make more than Drake in Common. So, and Alexis Ohanian makes a lot less than Drake does. All right. But this is a typical situation that you see. Somebody like Serena, high earner, making more than her husband. She is the one that's in shape, taking care of herself. He doesn't look like he is. But does anybody ever say that Serena Williams lowered her standard by marrying him? No, because you will say, oh, he has Reddit, and Reddit is worth like $6 million. I mean, that's still not bad at all. But if you look at what she was trying to date in the black race, there was never a black man that she was trying to get with that looked like him. Now, to be fair to brothers out there, and again, I always talk to you about this, I know that brothers are thirsty. But to be fair, you see black men who will date a fat white woman. They have dated, a black woman who's fat. It's typically the same. Black men, unless you have a special sort of black men. There are some guys out there. Shout out to brother Antoine Wade. I know he's married to a Caucasian lady. Brother Antoine Wade's an NBA. He has the Black Heights YouTube channel. NBA from Georgia Tech. I would suspect that based on the earnings and the skill set of Antoine Wade, if he was single, he would be able to get anybody. He's been all over the world. He's making a lot of money every year. So a guy like him, wouldn't matter what the race is, Asian, black, Caucasian or something like that. He would be able to do the same thing. There's certain guys like that will have a certain type that because of the class level that they're in, they would just, would end up being able to do that. That's not my argument. My argument deals with, usually people like what they like and they get what they can. Serena Williams, however, is willing to accept, in my opinion, a guy who's, not even an athlete like her, not even in shape at all. A guy like if you were to you see them walking together, they don't like they have anything in common. But the one thing that Alexis Ohanian has that Drake and Common don't, he's white. And David Carroll makes the point. The one thing that the white man can give the black woman that the black man can never give is babies with curly hair. Mulatto children. All right? And people don't like to talk about this. This is something that is very peculiar, but you see black women all the time. There are horror stories, black women taking in, white guys. There was a YouTuber who admitted that. She let a white guy who was a drug addict come into her home. She was making all of these hate speech videos about black men, how black men were terrible, how they were awful. Even her son was making videos about, I won't call her name, right? But you guys know what I'm talking about. She actually allowed a white man into her house who was a drug addict. But if that white man was black, he would have been broke. He would have been dusty. He would have been all of these things. But there's future proof that white guys, when it comes to a lot of times dealing in the black world, they have a really strong advantage. And I see that even in Africa. You guys know I love Uganda. I've not been to Nigeria before, but I will travel to the great Nigeria this year because many of us as people, our roots come from Nigeria or in that region. So I want to be able to reconnect with that. But and I've heard even Nigeria is the same. In many parts of Africa, a white guy can show up, don't even make as much money as me. He will get service first just because of the perceived notion that he's white. He could be broke, he could be even for the girls to deal with him, they won't even require that much from him with respect to me. Or in the average African-American guy, now don't get me wrong, the average African-American guy, once people know that you're from America, they will treat you better than, you'll get treated with, a lot of respect also. But when the white guy comes, then that's what we're dealing with right now. And white guys understand this advantage. So when they go to Africa, when they go to Ghana, when they go to Kenya, when they go to places like this, they're able to deal with the best looking black chicks with nothing. Not as much. Even in America, even Boosie said it. He sees the top, regular lower class white guys in earning potential dealing with black women who are beautiful. And that's the advantage they have. But those same black women would never accept that from a black man who had similar looks. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first content at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.